in the proud Sultanate of Sulu, where the sea was both highway and home. A new sultan, Sultan Salahuddin, ascended the throne. He was a just ruler, but his kingdom was surrounded by envy. Rival Datus tested his strength, and pirates, the Lannan, lurked in the straits, threatening the peace and prosperity of his people. The Sultan knew that a ruler's wisdom must be backed by a warrior's strength. He needed a champion, not just a mere soldier, but a man of unwavering loyalty, impeccable character, and peerless skill in the art of Kalas, the wavy-bladed Tausig sword. The call went out across the islands for the bravest and most noble warriors to present themselves. From the island of Tapal came a young man named Silungan Baltapa, and so on. He was not of noble birth, but carried himself with a quiet dignity. His name, Baltapa, hinted at a destiny with the sword. Tapak is a root related to fighting arts. When he approached the Sultan's court, the other warriors, sons of wealthy Datus, clad in gold and silk, sneered at his simple attire. To test the claimants, the Sultan did not set a contest of brute force. He set tests of character. The first test, the wounded sparrow. The Sultan had a small wounded sparrow placed on the path to the court. The first warriors, in their haste to present themselves, kicked the bird aside or simply stepped over it. When it was Silungan Baltapa's turn, he stopped, gently picked up the sparrow, and placed it safely in the branches of a tree, wrapping its wing with a leaf. A hidden observer reported this act of compassion to the Sultan. The second test, the empty scabbard. The Sultan summoned the warriors and presented them with a problem. "A rival has sent me an empty scabbard," he said, holding up a beautifully carved but vacant sword sheath. "What is the meaning of this insult?" The other warriors gave aggressive answers. "It means he will take your head and your sword," said one. "It is a threat that your power is empty," declared another. Silungan Baltapa studied the scabbard and bowed. "Your Highness," he said respectfully, "perhaps it is not an insult, but a proposal. An empty scabbard can be filled. He may be suggesting that his sword wishes to serve in your scabbard, that he seeks an alliance." The Sultan was intrigued. Silungan Baltapa had seen a chance for peace where others saw only war. The third test, the duel, finally, a test of arms, was necessary. The Sultan's most arrogant champion, a warrior named Jakiri, challenged Silungan Baltapa to a duel to first blood. Jakiri was larger, louder, and famous for his skill. He fought with flashy, aggressive strokes, seeking to overwhelm his opponent quickly. Silungan Baltapa, however, fought with the principles of Kuntasilit and so on. He was calm, his movements economical and precise. He did not meet force with force, but instead evaded Jakiri's furious attacks, using the man's own momentum against him. While Jakiri tired himself out, Silungan Baltapa waited. Then, in a single fluid motion, his callus flickered past Jakiri's defense and lightly touched his forearm, drawing a thin line of blood. The duel was over. He had won with minimal effort, and without humiliating his opponent. Sultan Salahuddin was convinced. He appointed Silungan Baltapa as his chief warrior and most trusted advisor, giving him the title Silungan, which means protector or guardian.